Hello, this is my first video I've ever made. I am the type of person to have a lot of dreams. I've always had a lot of dreams, and pardon me, I have a cold. I'm kind of sick, but I've just been going through a lot lately, and I just watched this video. I forgot what the lady's name was, but it's this black lady with some straight hair who filmed the video, I believe in 2016, about some tornadoes. Like, she was a messenger from God. But anyways, back to what I was saying. I had a dream last night. I was in a church building, and you know the type of churches that also do like a K through 12 school, so that parents can put their kids in a Christian environment instead of homeschooling or public school. So I was in there, and there was this pastor, right? And it was school going on, and there was cheerleaders, and I don't know what they were listening to. I don't think it was too old of a song. Very new song, maybe Cardi B, I'm not sure. But it was like a like a twerk song, And I don't know what I did. I bat my eye, or I turned to the left, or did something, and they were gone. And the pastor was there, and I followed him down the hall. I said, "Excuse me, sir, did you know where everybody went? I just looked up and they were gone." And he was just like, looked at me, and he was like, "I'm not sure. Maybe they're in another classroom." And then he walked away. Something about it didn't give me any peace. I was like, okay. But as he walked away, and he walked very quickly, I was just like, something about this man, I need to catch him. There's something about him. There's information that he has, and I know that I need that information. And I feel like in my soul, my life depends on the information he has. It's like kind of like a weird, indescribable feeling. So I chase him down again. I said, "What's going on?" "Oh, I don't know what's going on," he said. I was just like, something that I need to know. And all I could say is, it was just like me wrestling him, like, me grabbing him, holding on to him, like, "Don't leave, like, please don't leave me, like, tell me what you know." And he said, "Okay, I'll tell you. Um, I told them not to listen to that music. I told them that music was not good." In my head, I'm like, okay, what's that got to do with where all the cheerleaders and people went? He never explained it. He was just like, "God is coming back very soon." I was like, taken aback, like, okay, Something about him made me feel like he was an authority on the matter. Not just a regular old preacher. Like, something about him made me feel like he had a direct line to God, and God talked to him, and like, he was like, I don't know, God's ambassador on earth or something. I was like, okay, he's coming back soon. He said, "No, you don't understand. He's so close. He come back tomorrow." I was like, tomorrow? But something in my soul knew he was telling the truth. And it was so stirring. It was just like, he's coming back tomorrow. I gotta get my stuff together. I gotta get ready. All of a sudden, those people didn't matter to me. But where they went, I was like, I don't know. I don't know where they went, but I know I gotta get it together. Um, so I brought my friend over to his table to speak to him too. And she wouldn't believe, though. He was trying to tell her the same message. She was like, oh, no. Oh, there's nothing wrong with the music. There's nothing wrong. Oh, he's not coming back. Like, she was just, like, not, like, hearing it. Very aggressive towards the message. And I was so sad because I was like, please believe him. Like, he's an authority on the matter. But I couldn't make her have that same knowledge in my head that I had. Like, if this dude knows what he's talking about, like, he just got off the phone with God or something and he told him. Anyways, so there's other details that I can't recollect. I'm just telling you these dreams. I'm going to start and I'm going to backtrack and keep up, but I can't sit up here and say that, this dream came directly from God. I feel like it did, but it was really scary. Like, it really, it woke up, and I missed my first class, by the way, like, that I don't need to miss because they count attendance, but that's how much it woke up and, like, shook me. Like, it was just like, he's coming. Like, he's coming, and this music has something to do with it, some background on me. I've been through a lot. I went through like a really hard time in my life. Still going through it. Had a couple of surgeries, Just broke up with a really bad boyfriend. Decided on abstinence. Got baptized but all of this aside, this all happened in like August, September. It's just like, I don't know. I just felt like being like, with God and stuff, I was like, okay, but this is kind of starting to get like boring. I'm used to like, saying whatever I want, doing whatever I want. So I kind of fell into my old ways, started going out partying, drinking. Every time I went out, something bad happened. Like, one time I got a ticket. The next time, like, something else bad happened. It was just like, and I didn't ask God, I asked my friend. I was just like, why every time I go out, something happens? All these other Christians are in this club right with me, and they're all good. But me, I get caught up every time. I don't pretend to be an authority on this stuff. I really don't know anything. But I'm coming to you guys as a person who, first of all, I am abstinent, but I used to like to have sex a lot. And still like to drink, still like to twerk, still like to turn up. Like, I'm in college, by the way. I had a bit of an anger problem. Like, I have like a lot of problems going on, like, but I have these like crazy dreams that I just felt like sharing with people. And I feel like God's telling me to change my ways, because he's coming. And I feel like the music we listen to is going to get us caught up. Like, because I was like, okay, is the drinking the problem? What's the problem? This, the problem, that, the problem. I'm not sure. Maybe he'll reveal to me one day that the drinking is the problem. I know that's what all my Christian friends assume. If I go to the club and I don't drink, I'm still good. I don't think so. I think back in the day, back in Jesus' time, they drank wine or whatever. And they had parties, but it was like drum parties. Like there was nobody uh playing the music talking about some let's do drugs, let's have sex. Like, if you listen to our music, it's like very explicit. Like it's like very messed up, a lot of it. And I don't know, I just feel like you'd be better off taking shots at home in silence than in the club with that music. Like, I don't know. I don't think he wants us to take shots either, but like, as somebody who like likes to party, and the fact that like the drinking wasn't even brought up, he was like, that music, I told them to stop. Like, even the cheerleaders were going down for cheering to the music. So I know this is hard to stop. I've tried a million times. Um, Music is like, because I'm black, it's such a part of our culture and stuff. Really, kind of the only thing we have left, because a lot of our culture was stripped away, and now we just have a skeleton of what it used to be. Hip hop, whatever. But I feel like people try to cling to their culture too much. Like, it's time to stop, just being your culture, your race. It's time to just see everybody as human and recognize that we're all subject to God. And we need to build a culture around Him and how we relate to Him. Because culture is just man's tradition. It's just stuff that we made up. And a lot of times it just gets in the way. No. Anyway, we're all under attack, everybody in different ways. And Black people specifically, music is something close to our heart. Most of the dances we made up. So I feel like the devil is like, that's how I'm going to take them down. I'm going to use that music and I'm going to take them down. Do whatever you got to do to wean yourself off of it, because I've tried a bunch of times and I feel like quitting music, worldly music, is like stopping cigarettes. It's so hard. Like, when somebody plays it, you just find your spirit being just lulled, like seduced almost. Like, you're just like, oh, I like this song, And you're like, why do I like this song so much? Is it the message? Do I just like hearing about evil stuff? Like, yeah, partly. But they put so much work and so much talent into the worst things. I don't think half the effort is put into gospel music. Yes, they have effort, but the best of our people are on the wrong side. Satan has the best of the best singers, rappers, everything you name it, producers. We don't put as much, we don't go as hard as the world does for what they believe. We don't go as hard. You know, I feel like as Christians, we're always half stepping. We're always, you know, like, oh, do stuff gently. But like the world, with what they want to do, they're going hard. Like, they're going brutal. Like, they're going hard on what they need and what they want. And I don't know. I don't even know if I'm making sense. I got a lot going on myself, but I figured I would take the journey with YouTube. Because I just feel like somebody needs to warn people. I don't typically warn people in my real life. I'm going to try to change that, but I feel like this way I can reach a lot of people. A lot of people who are maybe thinking the same things as me. And I know this video is going on long, but I lost my train of thought. My background is that lately I've been going through a lot, and a lot of church people have been abandoning me. And they've been in the club, they've been, you know, partying, but they they don't want to invite me. And I'm like, I'm cool. Like, I'm a cool girl. Like, why do y'all not want to invite me? And people been ignoring me and doing crazy stuff. I feel like low-key getting bullied or something. I don't know what the problem is, but in this dream, it was just saying like they're abandoning you. Yes, but it's not the worst thing that can happen to you. They're abandoning you because they're going in a way they're not supposed to go, and trust me, you don't want to go with them where they're going. This path, even my best friend didn't seem like she was believing me. This path is a lonely path. A path that we might have to walk alone. Even your church people, this is real life. They're in the club in real life. In the dream, they abandoned me in real life and in the dream. So I just feel like I was just saying, you don't trust me. It's okay they're abandoning you because you don't want to go where they're going. You don't want to do what they're doing. So even the people who claim to be Christians, the people, you know, who go to church and this, that, and the other, they will abandon you too. But it's okay because you don't want to go where they're going. And it's sad, but it's true. Hit me up in the comment sections if you've been experiencing this abandonment so we can stand together. Thank you.